I'm gonna have to be a little bit quiet here because there's people sleeping. It's 10:30 and I would have done this earlier, but I went to a friend's house for a couple hours and we played card games. I'm sure you're wondering why the dark makeup, corset, goggles. Well, I'll explain. This week's theme is to talk about fandoms, and I've already pretty much talked about Glee. Last week I ranted about Luna Lovegood because of my wig. I've talked about Harry Potter. So this week I decided to talk about something that I used to be into and recently got more into, and that would be Vampire the Masquerade. Vampire the Masquerade is an RPG. Kind of like D&D. They have tabletop versions of it where you do a lot of dice rolling, but the one I play is a LARP, which is basically stands for live action roleplay, and it's a group of people get together and we play the game. We become parts, and in Vampire the Masquerade, you're vampires. There are 13 main clans. I play Old World. There's 2 different versions, but the new one is kind of and my chosen preferred clan is the Malkavian clan. Each clan has a nickname, and Malkavian clan nickname is the Lunatics. Each Malkavian is crazy. Like, that's not basically saying, oh, that group of people so crazy, la la la. No, they're literally all insane. It's the curse of their blood. Mine is, the one I'm currently playing is a bad guy, Sabat. There's Camarilla and Spot, and Camarilla are the good guys that are on the they're trying to basically hold on to their humanity as best as possible. And the Sabat are all about freedom, and they're like, we're not human. It's stupid to try and pretend to be, so we're just gonna do whatever the hell we want. There are rules though, and in the Sabat you have a pack, and my character, her name is Belladonna Rose. I was kind of up in arms about what I wanted to play, why I wanted to play it. They're Toreador, and that was the other one I was thinking of, and Toreador are artsy-fartsy. Like literally. They're entranced by artistic things. And somebody asked me if I wanted to play their Childer, a Malkavian Childer, and I said yes. Now it turns out that in order to be one of this particular Malkavian's children, I had to be, I think, a bum, a hooker, or a nun. Now, I didn't want to play a nun, and I didn't want to play a bum, so, yeah. Basically, one of the other players, he's actually, I think the bishop of my pack, has street influence, and a lot of his influence are hookers. And I don't know the general story, it's not really mine to tell, but I think basically what happened is he told her not to embrace, and so she went around and embraced all of his hookers. Embrace basically means turned into a vampire. And I figured, why not? Went with it. Yeah. Hence the dark makeup, bright lips, breasts. But the other thing was, we're supposed to talk about our fandom and the crazy kind of things we do, and hence the dressing up. Every week I go, I dress up. Every character that I play has a different outfit. Belladonna's is this, and she's the only character I'm playing right now, but I used to play one that was very frilly, almost Lolita-like. I had a very dignified one. I had one that dressed in business attire. It's all about costumes. And because I'm a theater geek, I like putting my all into something. So if I'm a character, I'm going to dress like the character. I'm going to talk like the character. I'm going to change my voice. I'm going to change my clothes, things like that. And I love vampire. I geek out over it. I play the computer game Bloodlines, which is really, really fun. I'm almost always Malkavian. I think that is the Malkavian character, actually. Right there. She's kind of sexy. And very sexual. One of her outfits is, it's like a cowboy outfit, but with pantsless, seatless chaps and a thong. Very strange. She's the only one that dresses like that. Some of the other clans just dress in jeans and a t-shirt, and I don't know. I've always loved Malkavians best. But, I used to play all the time, but I moved and I couldn't. But I'm finally able to start playing again, so really, really excited. So I've been playing the video game. I'm trying to get into as much RPs as I can, and I even created a Vampire the Masquerade RPG forum. But because I haven't played in a while and there are a lot of things I don't know, there's a lot of things in the forum that are incorrect. I just generally love RPing. I play D&D. I do MMORPGs. I play WoW. I'm a Draenei, because Draenei are sexy. D&D Online. Elf. Wizard, I think I am. Yeah, I'm an elf wizard. And when I play actual game, I'm an elf sorcerer, and I want to get into the kind of things that happen. Okay. I would get into a lot more, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear about that. D&D's kind of boring to people who don't actually play, and I'm already running on 6 or 7 minutes, and I don't want to bore you guys any more than I have to. I will say that RPing is probably one of the things that I love doing the most. It also is actually a way for me to get out of the house and socialize, because a lot of the people that I game with and RP with are people that I become pretty close friends with in real life. Vampire the Masquerade is my favorite RP. I love vampires. I just love vampires, and it's so fun to be able to actually play different kinds. And if you guys want, I can do another video basically explaining a little bit more about the Vampire the Masquerade world, because I didn't even get half of it here, and I don't want to bore you guys with 15 minutes of game talk. So only if you guys want it. But that's Vampire the Masquerade. I LARP, I dress up, and I act like a vampire for a couple hours. And it's a lot of fun. But that's my fandom, well, one of them, and I hope you enjoyed this extremely non-informative video. And I'm going to sign out with, wait, first, I want to sing you a song. Yeah, it's like, you hear that and you start to run the other direction, huh? Like, oh god, singing. But it's actually a little jingle that the geeks of World of Darkness know, and I only know the Malkavian one, but I want to learn the others, but there's a lot of clans, and I don't actually want to go through all the time. So here's the Malkavian jingle. Just to clarify, Cain, you know, the guy who killed Abel, is the first vampire. And he's like the head of all of them. He made all the other vampires. And Malkav is the creator of Malkavians. So the song goes... Wait for it. It's been a while. Shut up. Okay. Malkav told Cain, you're stupid and lazy, lazy. Malkav told Cain, you're stupid and lazy, lazy. Cain told Malkav, now you're crazy, crazy children of Malkav. Yeah. There's one time where I couldn't stop singing that for like 3 hours, and I don't know why. But, okay, now I've geeked out enough on you, and I'm gonna let you go, and I want to tell you all that I love you.